Just as a heads up, chat, I'm not actually starting for like 4 or so more minutes. I'm gonna go get some water, but when we start, I'm gonna be doing an ocean fishing boat right away. So if you want to come, you're very welcome to on Chaos. Anyway, BRB. Hello, chat. I hope you are having a good day today. I hope the week has been treating you well. Today, we will be continuing the adventures of Large Rod, the man with a big, hot, throbbing love of fishing in Final Fantasy XIV: A Realm Reborn. Okay, should we go over to mainstream? Yeah, 1 minute. I got my controller cable tangled up. Okay, so we're gonna do an ocean fishing boat real quick while we do the yapping part at the start of the stream. But I found out that yesterday I got this, the Major General. Feels like a pretty fitting pretty fitting minion for Large Rod, right? So I figure we just go for it. Okay. We officially have a fitting minion. Fucking love shorting me. Okay, never clip that. Jesus Christ. Never clip that. Never, ever, ever. Yeah, Large Rod is an Omegan. But yes, hello everyone. I hope you're having a good day today. I hope the day is treating you well. Large Rod finished his adventures yesterday at level 48. Although his job quests are slipping all the way back at level 25, today from this boat he should hit level 50 and be ready to start making a move on the next stage of his Grand Master plan. First of all, get past level 50. Second of all, make enough money to get some gear that will allow him to fish up good maps for level 50. So, yesterday, we made about 12,000 gil selling our fish to people. We sold some princess trout to a lonely male Vieira and told him that he could use them to chat up women. I hope he went and did that, because he gave me 10,000 gil for them. We found a random Aura girl at the market board, and we offered her some four-eyed fish. Not sure if that's an insult or not. We got another 1k off that. And then we also harassed that couple that was standing in Gridania. And they gave us another k as well. Felt inspired by the adventures of Large Rod, so I made an alt named Tartaru Money Spread. Hit Gilcat with only basic... Okay, that's actually cool as fuck. I'm gonna be honest. I think that's really cool. I would love to hear how it goes a bit further down the line. What accent does Large Rod have? Yorkshire accent. I can't do a Yorkshire accent, so I'm not going to, but he has a Yorkshire accent. Have you ever heard a Yorkshire accent? Do you want me to find a Yorkshire accent? 1 minute. Yorkshire accent. You should be able to hear this. 1 minute. I need to turn it up.
Sounding like Patrick Stewart, but you were very, very Yorkshire.
Oh, yes. I spoke not only with an accent, but...
Is he going to talk with it? Come on, that's the only reason I'm here.
The vocabulary that I had was different.
Talk with the accent.
So I would go to a friend's house on a Saturday morning or whatever and knock on the door, and when he came to the door, I would say to him, "Atalekanat."
Bro, okay, oh, fuck it.
Yorkshire English expressions. Hello, how are you?
Hey, my dog, how they doing?
I'm going to the shop. Would you like anything?
I'm going to the shop, you want to?
There you go. It's the second guy in that audio clip. That is Yorkshire. That's what he sounds like. That's what Large Rod sounds like. You should read all your chat messages in that accent. I shall not. I will not be partaking. I am horrific at accents. Okay, so this should pop soon enough. So, I have one fairly large concern. My gear is really low level. Like, really low level. And after we do this, my plan was to finish the class quests, and I'm actually fairly convinced that they won't be enough to keep me geared even through the leveling quests. So we might need to buy some gear quicker than I originally thought. And we just have to really hope some of it is cheap enough to afford. Let my fellow enjoyers of big fishing poles. We love fishing in Final Fantasy XIV, let's go! Script gear? I can't unlock scripts. Actually, maybe I can. Maybe you don't need a combat job for scripts. We will see. We'll see. For example, I know that we can unlock treasure map digging and discovery ourselves, because it requires level 36, but it doesn't require a combat job. It just requires any job at 36. So Large Rod can do it. Let's see. Let me check. Unlock scripts. FF14. Yeah. Can we? Okay, so the big problem we'll run into is that unlocking scripts in an expansion requires you to be in the zone where you do, like, for that expansion, right? For example, to unlock Evansward scripts, it seems, or at least this is what it's telling me, to unlock the endgame scripts, you need to go to Idleshire. Is that true? I don't think that's true. It probably means Ishgard, not Idleshire. I don't remember. But that's what the Final Fantasy XIV console wiki is telling me. We'll use one of these now. It is Idleshire? Okay. So unfortunately, I won't be able to do that. About people giving me quests, I think... I'm not sure. I'll have to think about it. Because if it's something that's, like, really easy in exchange for, like, a full set of gear, it would feel a little bit like cheating the system, right? So I'd feel a bit bad about it. Right, the card game gacha that came out yesterday or something? Bro, Stig, I saw about that. Is it, like, Chaos Nightmare or some shit? Chaos Nightmare, something like that? I saw that on my Twitter. Chaos Zero Nightmare, yeah, that's it. I will not be partaking, but I did see about it. You saw Northern Lion say it's Guna Slay the Spy. Okay, Stig, I've got to admit something to you. I have not seen Northern Lion say that, but I have heard about 3 people on Twitter say literally that. They're literally just... It's either Anime Slay the Spire or Guna Slay the Spire. But the Slay the Spire is the constant. I have to say, I'm actually enjoying the era of gacha games that we live in right now, where instead of Guna Breath of the Wild, like the last 3 years or 4 years of gacha, we're now literally just getting Guna insert game here. And I'm kind of here for it. I mean, in just a week, we're getting Guna Warframe. This week, we got Guna Slay the Spire. At the start of next year, we're getting Guna Factorio. And I think that is much less creatively defunct than everything being a Genshin ripoff when Genshin is a ripoff in the first place. So I'm here for it. I won't play most of them, but I'm okay with the fact that they're doing that. It also seems like an easy path to success, right? You take insert successful game here that has some kind of originality or loop that people love, and then you decide to rip out all the individuality and originality and insert it into your soulless gacha game. It's a recipe for success. Do have to admit. Saying Guna Warframe is like saying chai tea. That's funny. I have to say, I've been thinking about trying Warframe. Okay, we'll use this. Problem is, I don't have time quite yet, but I do have time, like, January. Rald even said that he'd give me plat if I started the game. There we go. There we go. Level 50. Large Rod has done it. Actually, chat, you want to know something really funny? So, Rald, who used to be in my group, right? He quit because he wasn't really feeling like playing FF14 anymore, and he didn't have the energy or motivation to play enough to stay good, to be blunt about it. So he was like, well, I'm going to quit the game. I'll drop out. And despite that, so Rald's sleeping schedule traditionally is horrible, right? To the point where he is like the person that was regularly late to raid. And in our group, you really don't want to be late to raid because Citrona will spam you with 1,000 ats if you're 5 minutes late. But he was the one person who was still relatively regularly late. Well, he turned up to raid on Tuesday. He's not even in the group anymore. He hasn't been in the group for 4 months and he turned up to raid. Apparently, all you've got to do to make him show up is to have him not in the group anymore. It is beast mode. To be fair, he only turned up to hang out, but I respect it. One of the things that he said when he was quitting FF14 is he was like, my sleep schedule is so terrible, and maybe if I have one thing to worry about less outside of work, I can fix my sleep schedule and my life. So I asked him when he was in call on Tuesday. I was like, so Rald, how's the sleep schedule going? And he was like, it's actually gotten way worse since I quit. Oh no. Doesn't he play like 10 instances of Warframe at once? Only 4. Only 4, okay? We did ask how much plat he's got now, though. Apparently, I think it was 1.6 mil now, I think. You want to know what's fucked? I was like, Rald, so if I start playing Warframe, this is right after he told us that he had over 1.6 million plat. I was like, so if I start playing Warframe, can I get like 10k plat off you? And he was like, maybe 1k. I have no idea if 1k plat is a lot or not. Here's millions, I'd guess it's not. I have no idea. He said that the amount of plat he has is enough to buy out the store many times over. So I don't know. And I imagine the store has quite a lot in it, right? Because it's an old game, it's free to play. They don't charge you a sub. That means microtransactions. So there must be a lot on the store. $370 plat is 20 US. Oh, so he actually offered me like $70 or $80. Oh, that's not bad. I'd take it. What can you buy for plat? I know you can buy what they called frames. the suits. You can probably buy glamour as well, right? I don't know what else. Yeah, what's up, Riku? Feels like Bitcoin mining with extra... Yeah, the extra step is that he never sells it. It's against TOS and he doesn't want to get banned. So he just hoards it like a dragon. Bro's the Smaug of Warframe. Yeah, he has about 1.6 mil. That. Last time we checked up on stream, he was at 900k, but now he's at 1.6 mil. Solve all PC issues. They seem to be solved. I've had no issues for like 3 months. The TLDR was the graphics card was faulty. And it turned out it wasn't just the graphics card, it was also the graphics card cables. Both of them were faulty. So they gave me a 5070 Ti instead of the 4070 that I paid for. I'm not going to complain. The inconvenience was worth the free upgrade. And they offered to bring it in and fix the cable, like get me a new cable. And I was like, you know what? How about I just replace the cable, because I already have spare ones, and then I don't have to wait an extra, like, 2 weeks for them to do their job. And ever since then, I haven't had a single problem. Touch wood. With Plat, you can buy boosters, color palettes, cosmetics for gear, skins, attachment, capes, etc. with cosmetics. Buy warframes off the bat, all weapons. Holy. I looked over to my PC in fear after I touched wood, I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, because they very confidently told me the graphics card was broken, right? And they said that they tried it by swapping it out with another one. And I was like, okay, great, perfect, sick. And then they gave me the new graphics card. They sent it, and the thing is, to get it to me quicker, they didn't put the graphics card in, right? They sent me the PC back, and then they shipped me the graphics card, because it would take like 2 or 3 days less, apparently, if that happened. So I was like, fine, I'll put the graphics card in. And then 10 minutes in, I had the same issue again. I was like, I know how to fit a graphics card. Surely this isn't me. Surely I'm not so fucking stupid that I can't put a graphics card in. Surely. And it turned out that no, I wasn't so fucking stupid that I can't fit a graphics card. Because the cables didn't work. Because I called them and their response was, well, we'll ship it back to us. And I was like, in my head, I was like, oh, fuck no. I'm not shipping it back and waiting another month. So I was just like, what spare parts do I have? What can I try? And literally the first thing I tried was the cables. And I put the cables out from my old PC and tried it, and suddenly I didn't have any issues. So I called them again. I was like, is it possible it could be the cables? And they're like, yeah, totally possible. So I'm eating it. I haven't had an issue since. They offered to take it back in and fit new cables so that I wasn't using mine from my second PC. And I'm like, And I just bought a second set of cables to put back in my old PC. You mix mash PSU cables? Yeah. Sorry, let me correct myself. After it was fixed, I bought the correct ones to go in this PC, and I put the old PC ones back. I only mixed and matched for like a week. Oh shit. BRB. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. Whew. Sorry, it was the door. Ooh. Probably got lucky and it was the same brand PSU. I think it is the same brand, yeah. But yeah, hey, we'll take it. But yeah, ever since, no problems at all. And it's been about 3 months, and the pain points were when I was running high-intensity games, right? Like, the GPU would just shit the bed, which I'm assuming is a mixture of the cables and the GPU, but I've had no issues with any game, including the ones that were problems since, so it should be okay. If this is a long spectral, I'll be so happy. Is the length of the spectral partly RNG? I imagine it's weighted to, like, if you've had one in the other zones or not. But is it possible that we can get a long spectral here? Pause, champ. Bro's cooking, level 54. I feel like we might be able to get level 60 today, right? So here's the idea. We finish this we go and do our class quests. We can't really do class quests past level 50 because we can't get into Heaven's Ward zones, but we can get up to level 50. And then we hit the other boat in an hour and a half, right? That should push us all the way to 60. And then hopefully, somehow, somewhere, we can get a good deal on level 60 gear off the market board, even 1 or 2 pieces, and get some, like, BIS or close to BIS level 60 gear. I feel like that's the play we're aiming for. Because that's gonna let us get all of the Aram Reborn big fish pretty easily, right? We got decent level 60 gear. No, I pressed the wrong one. I pressed the wrong button. This was a pretty good boat. We'll take it. What abilities did we get? Oh, these are these all job quest abilities? Oh, we didn't actually get high enough to get these anyway. We get Patience 2 at level 60. I hope these aren't locked behind job quests. Surely not, right? Surely they're just from levels. I swear there's 1 or 2 abilities that are locked behind job quests. Unless they've changed it in Heaven's Ward, they love to do the thing where they would lock your new skills behind job quests. So I just hope that's not the case. No, for the other gatherers, the skill to uncover hidden nodes is locked behind job. Oh my god, okay. Well, actually, it'll be level 50, right? Because I'm pretty sure there's hidden nodes in A Realm Reborn. So it should be fine. Okay. That was a good XP infusion. Patience 2 and Mooch 2 were quest skills. Well, that's fucked, because that means if true, we won't be getting Patience 2. We might be able to get Fish Eyes, I suppose. So we're probably done with abilities now. For now, at least. Okay. Large Rod is officially level 55. And we are selling all of these fish. Which officially pushes us over 15,000 gil. We're basically loaded. First thing we'll do real quick, we will see if there's any gear on the market board for like a pittance. If we get really lucky. We probably won't, and then we'll go do our job quests. Like, if there was a high-quality one of these up for, like, 5k or something, it'd be in. Unfortunately, there's a whole lot of nothing on this server, at least. See, 50k out of the question. The market board is so quiet on this server for low-level stuff. Maybe every server's quiet for low-level stuff now. $100k! You're having a fucking laugh! 88k. $85k. That's 12k. Dude, okay, actually, no, we can't do this. The ring is only GP. The ring is only GP. It's like the least important part. We can't spend our entire net worth. We cannot spend our entire net worth on some GP. Okay. So. If it was a fishing rod with, like, base stats, I would hit it. We can probably get to North Shroud from Central Shroud. Right? Yeah, we can. Okay. Let's go. So, for those who weren't around yesterday, the thing is, Gil is going to be the #1 limitation for Large Rod. Because he can't use the market board because he doesn't have access to retainers. And because Gil is such a limitation... Wait, I can't get out this way? That's so far... You're so cringe! Okay. Because Gil is such a limitation, I don't really want to waste Gil on teleports because it's like 300, like 600 Gil at some point. I have 15k. And that's after a day of hard fucking graft, I'm just saying. So, we have 50 teleport tickets, and we're only using them to teleport between city-states, and otherwise we're running so that we don't waste them. At least until we're rich, which I'm sure we will be at some point. Full gourd float. Okay, we're just heading over there. Did you manage to sell your chub? Do I still have my chub? I think I still have chub. Where is it? Maybe I sold the chub. I favorited Gridania at least. I never got around to doing Limsa. I'll do it at some point. Well, Limsa's my return destination. That's why I didn't do it, actually. So the play is, basically, we teleport somewhere, and then we hit return to get back to Limsa, so we don't have to use a ticket. Wait. Okay, I do still have 8. Crayfish ball. Do we have any crayfish balls? If not, we will just use the lures. We do have crayfish ball already. Okay. We'll use that. Hog. Hog Championi. Oh, wait, I bet you do have to mooch these, don't you? Striped Goby and then Rika. Yeah, obviously you fucking have to mooch it. No shit. Do I even have mooch 2, or am I... No, you get mooch 2 at 63. Okay, so I need to do this. That's not what we want. There's got to be something here that I can make a terrible pun and try and sell to somebody. We've still got the finger shrimp. Maybe the finger shrimp will bear fruit. Okay. Let's check something real quick before we leave, okay? FF14 Fisher quests. We want to see if the level 30 quest is here. It's not. It's a desert catfish. Which means, unfortunately for us, we are fast approaching the point where we desperately need somebody who has a house in Uldar. Actually, you can, right? You can get from Gridania to Uldar, right? Yeah, you can. Okay, we're fine. Thinking about it. I'm pretty sure you can. It's only Limsa that's fucked. So we're alright. Doesn't matter. I think we get the chest. So we get a new fishing rod. And this chest piece, which is way better than what we had. He looks cooler as well. Wait, it's TikTok. I didn't know TikTok was in this game. Deliver full moon sardines to Toctics. Use spoon worms. We do not have spoon worms, but we do have versatile lures. Okay. So here's what we're going to do real quick. We're going to check Universalis. FF14, not the not the Jewish prayer website, which apparently is the first result. I want to see if there's any good deal level 60 rods on the market board. $19K. way more expensive on light. $65K, Jesus Christ. Psychopaths. $50K! $20K. So there are birch fishing rods all around places for $20K. And birch fishing rods are eye level 150. And they require level 60 to use, which I think is realistic for us to obtain today. And I feel like an eye level 150 rod is probably good enough for everything that we'll do, right? I think that's our goal. We want to try and make enough money yeah, we want to try and make enough money to be able to buy that rod, I think. Problem is, the 20K probably doesn't include the market rate. So we're gonna have to pay the tax as well, right? Ugh, okay. Should we try our luck real quick? Alright, here's what we do. We have a dwarf catfish right here. We find a lalafell, and we offer it as a cure for his ailment, his height impediment. How much do we sell it for? 5K? You think that'll work? I think we hit him with it. About this guy. Trojan. We'll see where he ends up. Because I need someone who's standing still. Otherwise, I don't have time to write my message before they fuck off. I'm hunting. Oh, he's standing still. Hello. So, wait, is it a guy or a girl? It's a guy. Okay, hello, sir. Would you be interested in this? Dwarf catfish. They say eating it will increase many of your heights by at least 5 inches. Just 5,000 gil. A bargain. Right, let's find him. Where is he? Bro, no, bro, come back. Where is he gone? I mean, I said many of his heights. You know, if you know what I mean. How can you resist? I've only got one. You can only gain the 5 inches once. I think this guy's actually fucked off. Where is he? There he is. There he is. Hello, sir. Would you be interested in this dwarf catfish? They say eating it will increase many of your heights by at least 5 inches. Just 5,000 gil. A bargain! And now we sit. And we watch. And see what he does. Don't pretend to be AFK. Bro, he's fake DCing. He's fake DCing. He's gonna get a DC icon. Oh no, guys, my router broke. Oh, I suppose I won't be back till later today. Oh, damn. He's doing the fake AFK strat. I've been watching you, Troji. I know what you've been doing. I think this one's not working. I think we'll have to find another mark. There will be a Lalafell somewhere who wants 5 inches of height. I thought that was a Lalafell for a second. I think we're gonna have to go to Gridania. We need to go there next anyway. Let's go. Another Aetheryte ticket gone. We'll see if we can find a Lalafell here, and we'll try and sell it to them. And if we can, that's a win. If we can't, we go do our job quest. So what are these two people doing, I wonder? What could they be doing? I do declare. We do a finger shrimp. How do we pitch finger shrimp to the ERPers? Somebody give me a sales pitch. How do we pitch finger shrimp to the ERPers? I hit him with the... He said he's perfectly sized. I said, that's true. Maybe you can give it to one of your non-perfectly sized friends, though. Yes, he asked what if I give it to a lady. You'll have to sleep it off, and then afterwards you or they will be 5 inches taller. A miracle! It's definitely worth the investment. Fuck. Fuck. Well, I'm all out of sales pitch. What do you mean tall's not good? Then you'd have to crane your neck even more to look at them. Oh, he's a pervert, isn't he? Fuck. Oh, fuck, he's a pervert. Okay. I suppose this catfish won't be the perfect fit for you. Have a lovely day. Okay, now we find another mark. This would work on someone else, I'm convinced. Do we have anything else that we can try? We could try the base again. The buttery biscuit bass. We could give them a navigator's dagger to protect themselves. Excuse me, ma'am. You look like you're about to head off into battle. This navigator's dagger is the pinnacle of self-defense. Only 5,000 gil. Are you interested? Now we wait. Now there's two of them. They're both ignoring me. Should we just say, or you? We're getting dono walled. Today is not going like yesterday. The rod is getting more and more out of reach. Yeah, I think these people are just going to dono wall us. What about down here? Gee, we should have tried these people. They would have given us money. What about Naira Grieve? I buy power. Okay, so how on earth do we get to... How the fuck do we get to Uldar? Can we go through... We should get to Mordona, actually. Mordona would be a good place to be. Should we do that? Should we go to Mordona? Get that out the way? We can do that for now. And then we'll go to Uldar. Need to try it on Legends. Yeah, I did that yesterday. One gave me 10k gil. I found a lone male Vieira with a DSR sword. And I sold him some Princess Trout. And told him that he looked like he could use some help with the ladies, and this would be a good flirt. And he gave me 10k gil for it. Which, honestly, Giga Chad. Get the little flirt fish. Where do you get the little flirt? Because I agree. I honestly think the best way to get money right now would be to find a fish with a funny name that we can make a stupid pun of and sell them in their numbers. We just approach people, hit them with the pun, and then offer it for like 1 or 2k. He gave me a skirt as well, which I'm not sure if it's him saying he wants me to be the lady, but he gave it to me. Ilmeg, fuck. Are there any A Realm Reborn fish with funny names? Actually, is the spring skirt worth anything, gamers? Like, is it worth any money? Probably not, right? I did try and sell the finger shrimp to ERPers. There was that couple AFKing in Limsa. I tried to sell it to them yesterday, and they dono-walled me. On your server, very much, yes. Oh, so wait, how much money are we talking? How much gil can you get for a spring skirt? Spring skirt is 160k on a mega? Are you kidding me? So are you saying that if I advertise it to female characters for 100k and say that it's 60k less than market board, I might be able to get 100k straight up? Because that would be crazy. Okay, so now we are going to... Well, we're going to go here, but... Do we ever need Coerthus for anything? I think we should get the Coerthus teleport, really. Actually, no, because we're not going to register Coerthus as a favored destination, but we are going to register Mordona, and I can't be bothered. When we need to come here, we will just walk from Mordona. It's fine. You can get Wahoo at Cape Westwind. Okay, what level is a Wahoo? Because I think you might be onto something. Let me check how much Wahoo is on the market board. Yeah. Oh, they are cheap. But a lot of the fishes I've sold are cheap. Maybe it's a play. Maybe it's a play. You might be onto something. If we can get them and sell them for like 2k a pop and we can sell loads of them, it's like a win-win. Okay, so these quests, theoretically, what if these give good gil? Because I think I can do them if they don't have combat. Let's just have a look real quick. Especially the unlock quests. Only food. Well, I mean, this gives us a green beret. Can we sell the green beret? How much gil would this give us? 2,000 gil! Bro, if some of these quests don't have combat, that's unironically really good. How much is the green beret worth? Let's see. Probably nothing. Green beret is only worth a couple of hundred. But if you throw it in as a freebie with the skirt, oof. Okay, we've unlocked glamours. Good. I don't think we can use this, or can we? Wait. Okay, yeah, we won't be able to do this. We won't be able to do this either. These are two things we are not getting access to. It's fair to say. 5,000. See, we don't care about this. This is worthless. But this one right here gives 2k gil. Can you do leave quests without Grand Company? I don't know. Are there leave quests here? They're down here, right? Here. Okay, we'll see if there's any other side quests that give money here. And if they are, we'll pick them all up and we'll see which ones don't require combat. $2K. 2K is 2K. These are not worth. Okay, so 2 quests. Did I attune here? Yeah, I did. Okay. Okay, so there is a high possibility that doing this will spawn enemies, and I really hope that it counts as completion if I run out of combat. One out of 3. Two out of 3. Okay, chat. This right here, 4K gil. Well, a bit less. 1,600 for this. And 1,800 for this. Nearly 4K. Ease peas. That 20K rod is looking more and more affordable. I think if we can get 25K, we invest in the rod. I think that's what we do. Oh, he's got another one. He's got another one. Let's fucking go. Harvest livers from mud puppies. No, we can't do this. They're too high level. We'll have to abandon this one. This one's not happening. But there might be some down here that we can do. I don't think large rods has the HP. Doing quests is not fishing. He is a fisher, though. This is fine. We're allowed to access anything in his arsenal as a fisher who has never done anything else. If I swap to a combat job to do these, it would be cheating. But seeing as they're in the realm of accessibility as a fisher and a fisher alone, it's okay. Okay, this one's not a quest. About this one. Hit to the hippogriffs. I wonder what that could be. Probably a combat one. Okay, we do that. That's going to be a combat one. Wait, what? Leave that to Guildmaster Badaran. Fuck. Okay. So that's not happening. Leave quests here, not happening. I suppose the other thing... The thing we need to check is how far, or if we can at all, I think that's going to be a fight. We need to check if we can continue the MSQ on Fisher, right? Because I think to an extent we can. Okay. We're not going to spend long doing these quests. We're just going to do a couple. Like the ones that we can easily get at Mordona. We're not going across all of a Realm Reborn to do every side quest, because I feel like that is actually more inefficient than just trying to peddle fish to people. It's also less interesting. So we'll do the ones that are here, and then we'll move on. Inefficient. Whoa! Okay, so I feel like this is going to be a fight. Not this guy, but the next one. And I don't really want to fight. Either way, there's an extra... We're going to go past 20k. For sure. Could you do Fisher leaves for Gil? Unfortunately, we seemingly do not have leaves unlocked yet. We might be able to get them still on Fisher. And if we can, yes. But right now, we don't have them. So I feel like you probably have to weaken him to use it. We'll come back later. We'll come back later. We'll come back later. Don't worry. Yeah, you do you. You do you. All right. Okay, I don't think this is happening. Unless... Does he have any... Do I have any potions? I don't, right? No. Okay. I think if I was a bit higher level, this would be winnable. Because if I was higher level, I would be dodging a lot more. Okay, I think for now we have to run with our tail in between my legs, but we won't abandon this because I think this is doable when Large Rod is a little bit higher level. And I mean, 2k Gil is 2k Gil. Who am I to say no? Don't you have to beat base ARR to buy a house? You do. The way we're going to get around it is if he earns enough gil to buy a house, I will buy the house on a different character and he will move in and claim ownership. It's the only way around it, unfortunately. We have to suspend just disbelief just a little bit because FF14 is a very strict system. Okay. Okay, 21k. What about this guy? Let's try it. And then when they get out of cutscene, they'll see it and they'll be like, what the fuck is blood on about? No, come back. Excuse me. I'm talking to you. We got fucking dono walled. Yeah, see ya. What the fuck? I mean, okay then. Today's FF14 players are way meaner than yesterday's FF14 players. Whoa, 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 buddy, whoa. How come you're hitting me? The fuck's going on here, huh? Okay. Let's head over to Thanalan. Then we can do our quest. Oh, yeah. I thought auto sneak would just turn on. I'm gonna be honest. But it only turns on when you change your job. Okay. Okay, is there like one person here we can try to sell to before we leave? Surely. There's nobody in Mordona. No, there's this guy. He's probably AFK. We'll try the buttery biscuit bass line. Hello. You look like somebody that would appreciate a buttery biscuit dark bass. Only 2,000 gil a pop. A bargain. Okay. If they ignore us, we leave. This is like the only human in the whole town. They're thinking about it. They've seen our message. They're like, what do I do? Do I reply? Do I pretend to be AFK? Do I report him for harassment? What do I do? Well, bloody Holly, you can do whatever you want. I can't pitch to the Lalafell right next to the person who dono warned me. Can I? Do we just fucking go for it? Okay, they're teleporting away. They decided to run away. This dwarf catfish would make a fantastic pet for a man of your fine stature. Just 4,000 gil. Amazing deal. Let's see what he says. Whoa, man. Wait, is it a girl? It is a girl! Oh no! Fuck! I can do 2,000 for the blunder. Quick! Give him a good deal! Oh my god, is it working? Let's go! Let's go! Pleasure doing business, ma'am. I hope the fish is a good pet. Have a lovely day. Let's fucking go. Now run. Now run. Now run. They can't take a screenshot for Twitter. I don't, bro. They had the Dante hair. How am I supposed to know? They had the Dante hair. You sold me a dead pet. He was alive at the time of sale. Okay, now we go to Thanalan and do our job quest. We have 23,000 gil. We're actually in a good spot. I think counting fees, we probably have just enough gil to buy a level 60 fishing rod. But it'll wipe us out. Like, we won't even be able to... Where the fuck am I going, man? Like, we won't even be able to afford, like, teleports anymore if we buy it. We'll go around and through here, because I think that's what you have to do. But I think it's worth it, because there is, like, no way for us to get a better fishing rod. So I think we should just do it. And you know what they say? The fishing rod is the rod of the soul. I think a level 56 fisher with a level 60 rod should be able to get the maps. So then, in half an hour, we're going to do the boat again, right? We'll use our return to get back to Limsa for the boat. We do that again. We hit level 60. We get the rod. And then we go and figure out how the fuck to get those maps. Now, one thing that is going to be an issue is killing the enemies for the maps. Which is a problem we'll figure out. Actually, one thing we could also do if they're cheap. If the maps are cheap on the market board, we can buy and gamble, but I don't know if that's a good investment. Basically, what we're aiming for is we want the map that can drop the Spriggan cap, which still sells for like 100k. And we can fish them out for free every day, and every day is a gamba. We'll get a few thousand gil, and maybe we get a Spriggan cap. If we get a Spriggan cap, that's 100k straight up. Okay, so which place specifically are we meant to be at? Sardines along Bloodshore. Isn't Bloodshore Costa del Sol? It is, right? Okay, so... do any of these have funny names that we could sell? We have another navigator's... well, we have a navigator's dagger here. I think a lot of these are just not very funny. So we can't figure out a sales pitch. Maybe what we should do is we should offer people packs of fish. 5 random fish for 2,500 gil. I think that's a great deal. And then we go for the emotional sale. We hit them with the, I'm just a hard-working fisherman trying to make my way in the world. Think this gives us skill? Yeah. We worked for 3 months on this fish. It may be shit, but we worked really hard. So what if you just pay me anyway? I know you don't want it. But I want your money, so maybe we can make a deal. I want to see if this gives gil. If it doesn't, I don't care. If it does, we do it. Doesn't give gil, we don't care. Actually... I've never in my entire life tried materia extraction in this shitty gear. But, correct, you can sell the materia to vendors. Do we see? That's 30 gil right there. I think we have to wait until we get slightly better ones. So, how the fuck? How the fuck do you get to... well, we'll go to Uldar first, obviously. Isn't Bloodshore Lenosha? It is, right? Yeah. So we'll unlock all the teleports here. For as many as we can. And then we head back here. We head back for the ocean boat. And also for the quest. Maybe we can sell some fish to somebody in Uldar before we leave. Wait, we're getting gathering material ones. Okay. Think any of that's worth any money? I mean, it's worth at least 30 gil each, right? I can't imagine I would be able to sell these to people, though. Damn, look at bro. Holy. May I interest you in a helmet crab to keep the horns safe? May I interest you in a... May I interest you in a helmet crab to keep the horns nice and safe? Just 3,000 gil. My catch of the day. Bro is not looking up. He's an RPer, bro. Come on, you gotta support the craft. Give me the money. He should be giving me 30k. I don't think he's here somehow. I think it is doomed. I think it is Joe. Yeah, he's AFK now. That was a fake AFK, I'm just saying. That was a slash AFK, I'll tell you right now. We'll try one more and then we'll leave. See, I feel like these people are AFK. You said to try a legend. A legend deserves a legendary catch. What's our legendary catch? What is our legendary catch? We need it. What is it? Leminson anchovy. No, we hit him with the navigator's dagger. A bargain. My catch of the day. A legend deserves a legendary catch. Navigator's dagger, just 5,000 gil. A bargain. My catch of the day. Don't go AFK. I know you're here, Yuashishi. I can see you. Yo, what's up, Pyroxens? How is it going? I know you're there. I think they're gonna ignore me. Okay. This was not the successful trip we hoped it would be. Is there anyone else to try? I was waiting to... I wanted to go check if bro had gone, like, un-AFK. Could I really make it okay in my head to try and scrounge gil off this level 11 sprout? I think I could. This guy. What line do we try? What? They ran away from us! I was trying to prepare my marketing slogan. I'll find you. think it may be Joe, chat. It may be Joe. It may be time to move on. What about these people? Excuse me, fine chaps. Can I interest you in my catch of the day? What fish is our catch of the day? What is the best catch of the day? Okay. We're trying to fleece them out of 3k gil. And they've looked at us, so now we know they're not AFK. So they're gonna reply. Bro's leaving! He's gone! Look! Nobody wants to work with large rod. They've gone silent. Is it time? Is it time to return? Is it time to leave? Hanging our head in shame. We've only made like what, 3,000 gil or 2,000 gil from sales today. We ain't ever gonna get a house. They're just looking at each other. Oh no, shall I just leave? Should we leave? They hummed me. They're talking in the DMs. They're thinking about it. They're considering it. Maybe freshly caught just today. It was yesterday, but don't tell them. Maybe you want to trade for my cloud cutter? That sounds like a fine trade. Catch for catch. Let's hit him with it. Are you winning? No. I'm assuming Cloud Cutter is better than what it is better. That's way better than what we have. We're trading up. This is a Pokemon card of fish. So far today, we found out that some side quests give gil. And I made about 5k gil from side quests. And then we traded a fish for 2,000 gil. Or sold a fish. And now we're getting a better fish. Pleasure doing business. Have a lovely day. Okay, so now we've got a fish that we can't catch yet. Maybe we can sell this for money. Okay, so which server had the rod at a good price? The other thing we need to do, chat. We return this to the inventory. So we got this from some of our fish yesterday, right? We got this spring skirt. And incidentally, what I have learnt today, because I thought it was worth like 1,000 gil. It's worth 159k. So actually, If we can find the right person, we can make some gil. Some good gil. And that's what we're hoping to do. This is the guy who ignored... Bro, you've moved since then. I'm just saying. Does anybody from chat want a spring skirt? Just 140,000 gil? Bargain. Wait, let me see how cheap it is elsewhere. Let's check. Spring skirt. Okay, fuck. Phantom is way cheaper than everywhere else. But everywhere else is at least 120k, 160k. Phantom is 120k. I hope that whoever I try and sell it to doesn't know that it's cheaper on Phantom. Okay, let's check the prices for rods. Market. Fish. Birch fishing rod. Cerberus. Okay. It's time to make our first big investment, chat. An investment to be proud of. Wait, how much is this? 150. Okay. So, we could buy this for 20,000 gil, which is 21k including fees. And it's a huge fucking upgrade. Like an insane upgrade. Ocean fishing is in 13 minutes. And we should get 4 levels off of it. Which means we'll be able to use this thing. I feel like this is the play. So we're going to do it. Okay, back to 2,000 gil. But look at that. For all intents and purposes, for us, that's an endgame fucking rod. We're geared. We're done. His rod is becoming more powerful, you're right. These people look literally identical aside from in color. Literally identical. Why does every cat girl look the same? They've all got same face. Do you think this person would buy a spring skirt? I didn't know that this was even in the game. That's cool. Where do you get that from? That's cool. I bet it's Mog Station. What about this guy? The Crow Minion? No, the outfit. With like the patterning. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Am I crazy? It's from Mount Rockon? Is it? That'll be why. What's our sales pitch? The outfits just require grinding the variant. Oh, so I never really bothered grinding the variants aside from the first one, so that would be why I've never seen it before. How do we try and sell the skirt? I think the skirt is the thing we should try and sell. That's going to be the biggest progress, right? If we can sell this skirt, we can genuinely buy like 2 or 3 pieces of endgame gear. Endgame. Air fucking quotation marks gear. Which will be crazy. Like how do you pitch this? Just walk up to people and say, "Hey, I'll sell you this for cheaper than the market board, 100k. Please, I need this to live." You shout chat? I can buy it. I'm on Cerberus right now. Would you like to buy a spring skirt for 100k? Who's pointing at me? Oh, hello. If you would like a spring skirt for 100k, I'll sell it to you. It's cheaper than market board. The cheapest on the market board right now is 120k. So if you sell it, you will make a profit. Why am I getting slapped? You down? Let's do a trade. Pleasure doing business. Excellent deal. Pleasure doing business. Excellent deal. Would you like to buy a fish? Cloud Cutter. Only 5,000 gil. Bargain. Nice trade! You want to buy my Cloud Cutter? Let's go. Now what about you, Wycliffe Danilo? I'm just gonna trade him a finger shrimp. And then we nod. Oh, you can't nod in this game. You have to yes. Okay, chat. This is fire. We've got 100k to play with now. We go back to Homeworld. It's time to get some level 60 fishing gear, okay? Well, we'll do the ocean fishing boat first. And then we'll try and get some level 60 fishing gear. Hopefully after the boat, we can equip our level 60 rod. And maybe I would love to be able to get 3 pieces of gear with the 100k. 3 out of 5 on the left side. The right side doesn't matter as much because it's all GP, right? The left side is what really matters to make sure that we can catch, like, the legendary fish at the end of A Realm Reborn and maps and stuff like that. So to me, I only really care about left side. Right side is like just a nice optional extra. We're popping off. I'm just saying, chat. We started yesterday with 100 gil. And since then, we have earned nearly 130k. I think over 130k. Because we spent, well, 129k. Because we spent 21k. We've hit level 50. We will hit level 60. We've gotten a good rod that we can't yet equip. And we've got the money left over to get a few pieces of gear. We're actually approaching ready to start going for the A Realm Reborn legendary fish. Which need to do the quests. Hello. Would you like to buy a fish? Delicious. Link. Dark Bass. Just 2,500 gil a pop. I have 4. A feast for all the family. Maybe that'll work. I cannot accept so much money. Though that's very generous of you. We can't get nepotism. A fair deal for a fair wage. In it. That's what a fisher would say. Do we get pushy? Do we just start trading them? I'll still buy it. Fuck yeah! Giga Chat! Giga Chat, Giga Chat, Giga Chat. We'll take the money. Pleasure doing business. What else can we sell? What about gudgeon? I think these 3 are the 3 we're going to have to try and sell next. We're running out of fish, you know. Slowly but surely. People are opening their wallets for large rod. Nearly 110k. Oh, we're so rich. Bro, if there's gear on the market board that's actually cheap, I'm going to be so pogging after this. Let's see, we're looking for like eye level 150 gathering gear, roughly. It's really inflated right now. Let me check on. I'm checking Universalis at the moment. It's so like 60k for a chest piece that's I-150. It's like so inflated. Why is it so expensive? These were cheaper than this on content. I think unfortunately the I-150 gear is out of our budget right now. They're all like 50k a piece. It's way too much. Okay, so here's what we could do. Oh shit, we can't access the PF. How to unlock PF FF14? Do you have to get to Sastasha? You get it after doing Sastasha, so we're never gonna have PF access. Okay, that fucking sucks. What about on light? Let's see if the same things are cheaper on light. I suppose we just do all of Europe, right? We can search by all of Europe. Yes. Chat. I know that we're about to queue for the fishing boat. We need to go right now. I've just found a bargain on Universalis. And I hope it's still there by the time I get there. If it's still there, we are pogging. We are pogging so hard. Fucking bargain hunters. We'll be back for the boat in a minute. I'm not going to tell you how cheap it is because it's so cheap that I cannot believe it. Someone might try and steal it. What if it's a chatter that put it up? It could be. But if it is a chatter that put it up, they put it up on a completely different data center to me. No comment. I'm not saying a word. Is it this one? Why is it serpent skin bush hat? Wait, what? That's so far. You see this one here? This one right here? That's listed as still being for sale. Fuck. Okay. We're going home. Should we check if the other pieces are here for cheap as well? We're going home defeated, chat. Oh. Oh, actually, we could get that. Oh my god, these are actually kind of affordable. $20K. 45. Do we drop 42,000 gil on this? 1 minute. Let's check. They're cheaper on alpha. I'm gonna do it. They look sick. I don't care. That's half our money, but I mean, they look cool. It's all 40K here. Somebody's like capped the market. I mean, okay. Okay, so now we go home and do ocean fishing. Do you have to do this to return home? I think you do. Been a while since I've done it. Okay, so we didn't get the win we were hoping for, but we did leave with something. Yeah, that's so fucked up, man. The thing was advertised, the serpent skin bush hat, for 3,500 gil, but it had already been sold. It just hadn't updated. The next cheapest one was 50k. Okay. Now let's go do the ocean fishing boat. And hopefully the ocean fishing boat gets us to level 60. And if it does get us to level 60, we can equip our rod and our chest piece. And then we'll bargain hunt and see if we can get some other good pieces. I think those Ironworks pieces of gear look sick, though. I love that Ironworks set. So I would kind of love to get those. We'll have like 7 minutes to kill here, so we'll check Universalis. Okay. Maybe we can get that. We'll see. There's a decent headpiece for 20k. Decent gloves for 10k. Maybe we can cook, chat. We'll see. We'll see. There are options available to us. Actually, the best thing about this, if we get better gear, that means that we'll get better materia from spirit bonding, and the materia will be worth more gil. These ones are worth 30, but aren't the better materia worth like 500 a pop? So just from fishing, we'll get random like 500 gils. Which, I mean, it's not a lot of money, but money is money, you know what I mean? And then I think after this boat and after we try and get gear, the thing that we have to lock in on is doing our job quests. Because when we finish our job quests, I think then we can start working on Dragon's Deep, right? Which is one of the main things that Large Rod needs. He needs a good he has a good minion. He needs good gear, a good minion, and a good title. And a good house. Those are the 4 things he wants. And he only has one of them right now. But we're gaining ground on the 2nd. And soon we'll be able to start on the 3rd. Actually, do you think... Do you... Okay, so... This weapon has 18 weapon damage more than our previous rod. Do you think that we'll be able to kill that mob now? I mean, think of the weapon damage. Oh, and the other thing we have to make sure we do today, do not forget, we have to try and get the map. We have to fish up the map today. Because I think with the chest piece and weapon, we will be able to do that. We'll do that before anything else once we've sorted gear. Oh, dang it. Meld determination on your rod so you deal more damage. Do I even have any determination? I do have a det 1. Actually, I do have a det 1. So why are there so many people that are all wearing the exact same glamour? Is this like the flavor of the month glamour? Like like this cat girl, this glamour. Is this the new flavor of the month? This one here, standing on top of everyone else. There were genuinely like 4 or 5 people wearing the exact same shit, and I've never seen it before. It's the latest crafted gear? Okay. Looks kind of nice, actually. I want that for my main. Yeah, I like that a lot. I'm still using the base level 100 set. Bum 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 bum. Shit. We want to hold this food for a tight moment. We can mooch. Okay. Yay, a Memora Mora. Let us go. Bum bum bum. We're just going to catch Memora Mora on loop, unless somebody gets a Spectral Current. Oh, we didn't. We got a Spectral Discus. Let's go. Okay. 57. 3 more levels to go. And if we can get 4 levels, even better. Okay, I think we hit this. Go again. I think if we get a spectral current, we probably don't try and get high quality spectral fish. Just because of how limited the GP is. But we're trying to get large fish right now because you get so much XP from them. I'm actually a bit worried that we won't hit 60 off of this boat. But if we don't, that's okay. It'll just mean 1 extra boat, right? Is what it is. I should have mooched. I forgot. Okay, halfway to 58. We'll take it, we'll take it, we'll take it. No spectral this run either. Which surely means we get a spectral in the next one, and that's where we get fucking tons of XP. Surely. Oh, we're getting the buzzer beater. 1 last fish. Okay. Let's go. Alright, we go again. I think we're just trying to stockpile Thaliak's favor for the spectral. I think that's what we play for. Ba, 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 ba. Okay, fire. Ba, 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 ba. Doopy doopy doopy. Ah, I misclicked. We got it anyway, let's go! Never punished! Never punished! Be a long spectral. I beg of you. Be a long spectral. This is so good for XP so far. Oh. And another one? Okay, so we got two levels off of that spectral. I think level 60 is highly likely. 61 would be really pog. If we get another long spectral, 61 is happening for sure. The reason we want 61 instead of 60 is because there's a level 60 set, right, which is the end game Heaventorch sets. But then there are level 61 gathering sets, which are the starting Stormblood sets, and those are on average cheaper to buy. So we open up a load of options if we have 61, because we can double dip from either of those and get whatever's more affordable. So if this boat does get us to 61, it will be a huge pog. We're almost halfway through 59. And now we are halfway through 59. Huge gains indeed. Big agree. Okay, start of next zone. We do another patience. I think we might be able to hit 60 off that patience. And then we'll have a load of stacks for if we get a spectral. That's the play. Woo! 31-second cast. We'll take it. Big win, big win, big win. Everything's coming up large rod. Bro. Okay, nothing's coming up large. That sucks. A 3, and it's gonna leave. No! How goes Large Rod's fishing adventures? Hey, pretty well. We made over 100,000 gil today. Selling fish and that skirt we got gifted yesterday. He's almost level 60. And we bought an Ironworks chest piece, the level 60 gathering one. And we bought an I-150 rod that we should be able to equip after this voyage. So he's going to get a huge fucking stat boost. Huge stat boost. And then we're going to go bargain hunting and see if we can get the rest of his gear for all of our gil. So by the end of the day, he might have good enough gear to be going for the fish for Dragon's Deep. And then we just need to finish the job quest so that he can go and catch them. If we can get like a really good spectral in this round, he's going to hit 61 for sure. That's level 60. Maybe even without a spectral, we might be able to hit it. But I think that's a bit hopeful from me. Especially when we have a 30-second cast. Ugh. And then lose it. That's fucked. It just wasted a big chunk of our time for nothing. We spent 200 GP and got one fish. Okay, I unfortunately think not getting 61. Especially if we're catching Oshon stones, which are just arse for XP. I think we got too bad luck here. Okay, if somebody triggers a Spectral in the next 5 seconds, I'm feeling good. Unfortunately not, though. We'll get close. We'll get over halfway to 61. Not bad. Give me a few more of those, if I'm going to be honest. Wait. Are we going to get some crazy luck at the end to clutch it out? We can do another patience right at the end and get at least one patience fish. This is high quality as well. Oh my god, chat. Chat, we're doing it. We're clutching it out at the last second. From the jaws of defeat. Level 61. Just don't be an Oshon stone and we're good. He's only gone and done it. He's only... It was an Oshon stone and it was still fine. Hog, okay, we're done. Level 61. We now have access to the endgame Heavensward gear and the beginning of expansion Stormblood gear. Surely, somewhere we can find some bargains. And get a few pieces of gear for 67k. That was a pretty arse shit, but that's okay. We got what we needed from it. Okay, so. First of all, we sell. Sell. Okay. Honestly, sell. We'll keep these for now. And with that chat, he skips to eye level 38. And his stats just tripled. I think more than tripled. Look at this shit, 1 minute. He went from 112 gathering and 87 perception to 384 gathering and 234 perception. Bro, he's power spiking. And the rod looks like it'll be pretty large. So now, here's what we're going to do. We are going to bargain hunt and see if we can get gear to go in the other pieces. Okay? I'm going to have a little look around. We'll look at helmets first. Headpiece 21k. We do better than 21k. 100k, that is not better, that is worse. The scam 3.5k one. It's there, I can see it. About gloves. What level are the gloves we're looking for? Gigana skin. Okay. Let's hope that this is up to date. Because if it is, this is a bargain we will be partaking in. Okay? We're going to head over to Lich. Bargain. Stig, log in and give me your gil. Large rod requires it. It's a bargain. If I say it a few more times, maybe you'll be drunk enough to say yes. Give me your gil, Sticky and Karen. Okay, Prage. Prage, it hasn't sold. Prage. Prage. This would be a fine addition to Large Rod's collection. No! Wait, why is it... This shit's lame. It sold a month ago. Why does it say it's listed right now, those liars? This Universalis website is dog shit. False hope. We'll try the other things. They're all really expensive. You think it only updates as people with certain plugins check the market board? Ah, okay. I saw those gloves for 10k gil and I was ready for an amazing deal. I think here's what we do then. We're gonna do it manually. We're gonna check the light worlds. Hello. Hope you're having a good day today. Let's see if Large Rod can obtain some large gear for his gill. $21K. Decent deal, actually. But these are only 40K. 50, we're in. Yep, we're in. 15K, we can do that. Large Rod will indulge. Ooh. Anything else that's a good deal here? See, these are 19K. These are 40K. Would you like to purchase a fish from Large Rod? I'm just saying, he has not one but 2 gudgeons. They are the catch of the day. I'm just saying. Okay, there we are. That's another huge spike of stats. We'll check the other servers before we buy more. But we can buy almost every piece for 20K a pop here. So we're definitely getting at least 2 more pieces. We'll do Odin next. Universalis lists when the prices were last updated for each world server above the price list. Yeah! Omega 2 months ago. Ragnarok 2 months ago. Zodiac 4 months ago! Okay, yeah, I see what the problem is. I think 14K is a fine deal, personally. We're just checking the other... What do we still need? We need legs, boots, head. Legs, boots, head. We'll take that. There we go. Down to 37K. There it is. There's 3 pieces of gear and the rod. Legs and boots to go, and we got 37K to try and get them with. We try boots, and then we hop to another server. These are crafting anyway. 40, not worth. Not worth. Not worth. Okay. I'm hoping that I can get... If I can find them for like 15K, I think I hop on that immediately. I'll hop 2 of that. Okay. Legs. 400K? I don't think Lich is the server somehow. Somehow like Lich is fucking... Well, Jesus Christ. There's like nothing on the market board on Lich. Okay, we move on. Phoenix. We're going through the list. 119k. 60k. 58k. 59k. Okay, yeah, these are not good. 490k. Who do you think you are? Okay. Did we do? Yeah, we did Odin. Raiden. I'm gonna be riding these deals all the way to the market. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Gonna be such a good deal. $50k. 65k. 25k, but not HQ. I'll check the boots as well. I wasn't gonna, but I should. It's insane how different some servers are for prices. There's a lot of people here, at least. Shiva. Shiva, Twin, Zodiac. That's where we're going. Legs. 30k. It's a bit much. 121. Wrong ones anyway. Oh, no, they were the right ones. 50. Okay. 60k. These are all way too expensive. Yeah. Okay. 2 more servers to check on, Light. We have Twin and Zodiac. $23. 45 is decent, but a bit out of our price range. 30. 25. 69! Nice. Wrong ones. Okay, I think we try Zodiac now. Just saying, if you'd like to purchase a gudgeon, you're very welcome to. My catch of the hour. Are you sure, Noi? That's really cheap. I just noticed it's yours. I could buy these. I'm going to buy these. That's very kind of you. Thank you very much. Okay, the boots. Okay, we save up and we get these if there's nothing else, I think. Whoa! Oh no, these are the wrong ones. Okay. Okay, we're kind of winning here. We have 16,000 gil left. We save up a bit more, and then we can buy the boots. Very good, very good. Our stats have gone up 5 times from what they were before. We were like 120 or something. Now we're 546 and 390. I think Large Rod is is strong enough to be able to catch a Realm Reborn big fish. Okay, let's figure out how to get maps. Unlock maps FF14. You can start the quest by talking to Hlun in Eastern Lenosha. Okay, let's head that way. The next port of call is to unlock maps, because we want to catch our map before the end of stream today. And ideally, we can try and loot the map as well. I'm not sure if we can solo it. That is a we will find out. I mean, we are 10 levels higher than the maps. We do have 3000 HP. Problem is we deal no damage and we have no healing. I wonder how cheap potions are on the market board. I wonder if they're worth it. Pay a bodyguard with fish. I could. But I wonder if Large Rod is strong enough to defeat them himself. I wonder if he's got the girth and the strength. I'm actually not sure. I think for the first one, what we might do is a little testing. Maybe I will pay some bodyguards with fish. But I'll see how much damage I do with an auto attack to one of them before we kill. So we can see if Large Rod is capable, if he has the strength, the determination. So once we've unlocked the treasure hunt, we want... Is anybody able to check the price of something for me, chat? Or a few things? How much is the wind-up Tonberry? Is he still worth anything? He was at one point worth gil. Oh, we're going to have to repair as well. Okay. Go up here. 21k on Zodiac. Okay. What about Merino cotton cloth? Is that worth anything anymore? Basically, I'm trying to decide between the boar skin map and the Peister skin map as to which one to go for. I think the Peister skin map is probably better. So I'll lay the cards on the table, right? Here's what we're aiming for from the maps. First of all, we want to get an unhidden leather map. That is the #1 drop. Both of them drop that. But aside from that, they have unique drop pools. The boar skin can drop the Tonberry and the Merino cotton cloth, whereas the Peister skin can drop the bluebird minion. I think the blue fox hide was at some point worth something as well. Let me check. Oh, it won't be anymore. I don't think. Maybe? Probably not. But it drops the bluebird and it drops dress material. Merino cotton cloth is 135k on Spriggan. So basically, I need to figure out which one is worth more. The bluebird and the dress material, or the merino cotton cloth and the tonberry. Those are like the two options of decent drops. I suppose the thing is, actually, with fishing, we don't really get to choose anyway, right? We're going to get what we're given. But maybe there's a location that only drops one and not both. I think we're going to try for the Peisty skin map. Which can be caught in 3 places. And it requires snagging. We can catch it in Mordona with snagging, apparently. Oh, I'm going to have to fight the mobs here, aren't I? Please no. Ah! Oh, no! It's okay. You can do it, Large Rod. Don't worry. They're just raptors. You can do it, boss man. He's having a worse time than I am. Look at him. I'm just watching him. You'd recommend doing time-worn leather maps? Let me see. 1 minute. Ooh, boo, boo, boo. What do we get from leather maps that are worth something? You mean the moonstones? That's 1 dead. What do you mean 1 out of 4? Chance for dropping Lotus Leaf. Oh, wait, what's the Lotus Leaf worth? What does the Lotus Leaf even do? Excuse me, goat. Goat? Hey, goat. You want to help, goat? Excuse me, goat. You want to help, bro? We'll check it on Universalis in a minute. I think I'm going to have to fight 2 more, right? Yeah. Not a fucking pelican. So the thing is, right, if it ends up like hundreds of thousands, it's probably worth it. But if not, so the difference is that the base skill that you get from the higher tier maps is quite a lot more than the base skill you get from the leather map. So it has like a higher it has like a higher baseline gil, but the highs are not as high. Used to be about 300k for a Lotus Leaf, or if it is that, then we have to gamba. does not look like fishing. We are unlocking maps. Well, we're definitely strong enough to fight level 30-something mobs. That's good. Hope it's not destroying my gear quality, though. My, repair, because repairs are going to be rough for me. Okay, let's check. Yeah, Lotus Leaf is still worth a lot, yeah. I think you're right. I think that's the play. You're commenting on YouTube, but I'm not gonna lie. Until you said that, I thought YouTube chat was turned off. I don't know why it's turned on. I had it turned. I had it specifically turned off like a few streams ago. I don't know why it's on now. I apologize. I'll pay attention to it going forward, knowing that. Right. Okay. So now we can decipher time-worn maps. For fishing, if we head to Outer Lenosha, we can fish up a time-worn leather map, which will be our daily map. I think what we're going to have to do... well, we'll probably make a... I need to go up here instead. What am I doing? Oh, no, it's around here. What is Blood saying? What is he saying? Anyway, I think we make a favorite at a teleport location that is right next to a map gather. Because I'm not sure I'll have it in me to run there every day. Yay. We head to Outer Lenosha. We obtain map. Because it is a level 40 map, I'm fairly confident that we can do it with Large Rod alone. I'm like 80% confident. We just fought those level 36 enemies, and it's a level 40 map. So I'm decently confident we'll be okay. And then it's simple. We get the Lotus. We offer it to chat at a discount. And then we have so much gil that we can do whatever we want. It's that easy, really. Right, so what place here is it? It is at the Long Climb. Just here? Yeah, here. It's just that shrimple, really. You just got to be in the right time and the right place. Ba-doom-tsh. What bait do you need? I don't think the bait matters, right? No, you just need snagging on, which we can do. We have snagging. I don't have snagging on my hotbar, though. We can put snagging on our hotbar. Well, we're not going to be getting double hooking anytime soon, so we'll do that. There we go. Register as a favored destination. Snagging goes on. And we head on over to get our very first map. So basically the plan for making money is simple. We're going to keep trying to haggle and barter with people every day for a bit. And we're going to do our daily map. And we're also going to hit as many rare fish as we can that are more likely to sell. The other thing that we'll look at next time, not this time, is to see if there's any A Realm Reborn fish anywhere that are straight... I mean, good luck. I'm sorry I can't help. Wait. Anyway, we see if there's any fish in A Realm Reborn that are actually just flat out worth gil. Because if they are, they're better to sell. Also, we get some wahoos, because the wahoos would make a good bit sell. +2/+2. Here, right? Ooh. Am I not supposed to be able to cast my rod out down here? Am I crazy? It keeps lighting up for a split second and then going away. There we go. Okay, we should be able to get a map here. Maybe not immediately, but whoa, at some point. Okay, we're just getting a load of bass. I don't know how rare maps are on Fisher, actually. I vaguely remember that maps can be really arse to get while fishing. It doesn't matter what bait you use, right? It is just snagging on and just wait. I genuinely don't think I've fished a map since, like, Stormblood, maybe. Mm-hmm. Doobie doo doo. Give me my map. Give me my map. Okay, so actually, I've got a wild idea. Seeing as fish like certain baits more, right? And the versatile lure is something that everything can be caught with. Maybe the play is to specifically use a bait that none of the fish here like. And maybe that increases the chance of getting a map because everything else is reduced. I'm sure there's some smart fisher guy that has figured all that out ages ago, and whether that's true or not, but I'm just spitballing. Should we try it? We try a floating minnow instead? Probably not, because it's so low level. We should probably go back to the versatile. Actually, I think it's probably okay. I do think we'll try it once, and then we'll go back to the versatile lure. There are some fish that can't be caught with the versatile lure. Yeah. But most can, right? I'm sure that the versatile lure will work for the map, though. I just got to be patient. Mm-hmm. Oh, shit. I was tapped out. I wonder if there's a trick to fishing out maps. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking as well. Like, genuinely, I've never actively tried to fish maps before. I don't know if there's a consistent way to do it, or if it's just you sit there and fish in the hole until you get it. Like, you know, with botany and mining, it's like really quick to do because you just press that one skill Do you think fish eyes will do anything? Probably not. I mean, we have snagging on, which is the only requirement. Apparently. Mm-hmm. Ba, 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 ba. So the name of the spot you're at, the Long Climb. Which, according to the FF14 console game wiki, says that you can get time-worn leather maps there. Specifically leather maps. Although it would be funny if I'm just fishing at the wrong hole the whole time. Get to the wrong hole! It might require caddisfly larva. Oh no. Well, we don't have that right now. Let's try a ball. It's going to be a long trip if so. Let's see how expensive it is. Caddisfly larva. FFXIV. Can we buy it from a vendor for cheap? 11 gil a piece. Okay. We can afford a stack. My go! Somebody just sent me a tell and says, was it you who had fish for sale? Sorry if it wasn't. What do we have? What can we woo him with? Fresh caught. Best in the land. Nice and cheap. How much do we sell our warm water trout for, chat? If David Goggins is interested, why do I call him Goggins? David Goggins! If David Goggins is interested. There we go. We got it. We got it with the versatile lure. Do you have any carp or eel? Fuck, do we have any carp or eel? We got... What about carp? Don't think we got any carp, have we? I'm gonna call them real fighters. He asked if I have any carp or eel, and I told him I have jade eel. They're real fighters. Boom. Let's see if brother is interested in partaking. You know what? We're gonna try this. I don't have any. Do I have any bass? I do have bass. I think. Do I have any bass? We've got giant bass. And fairy bass. How about this? Here's what we're gonna say. We're gonna say pay what you want, and we'll take whatever they offer. How does that sound? I think that's reasonable, right? He approached us. We'll give him these. We need to clean our inventory anyway. And whatever Blood wants to give us for them is what he can give us. What is your price? Pay what you want. As long as they go to a good home. Okay, let's see. I said pay what you want. I need the inventory space. A lie in public. Where's David Goggins? Where's the goggler? Where could the goggler be? Is there anything you particularly need? He asked if there's if you would like to we'd like to do a trade. Is there anything? Shall I ask him for a cool hat? A cool hat to glamour, and whatever he gives us. Aft castle. Okay, on my way. On my way. Okay. If you have one going, a cool hat would be amazing. Dealer's choice. Whatever, if he gives us a cool hat, no matter what it is, we'll use it. We'll glamour it, okay? After all, a man named Large Rod needs a large hat to go with his large rod. Oh. There we go. I just realized I traded without him giving me anything. That's okay. Whatever he wants to give us, we'll take. This is my bass collection. No hat, but you've travelled to me and been so nice, so some extra gill maybe. I'll just say, that's very kind of you. I mean, are you sure? You sure? That's so much. I mean, fuck it. We'll take it. We'll take it. We'll take it. Fuck it. That's so. You. I will stay hard. Out of context, that looks bad. He said 100% stay hard. And I said, that's so kind of you. I will stay hard. Bro's doing some push. Stay hard, brother. Stay hard, brother. Have a fantastic day. Pleasure doing business. That's my go. Oh my god, look at the chat. We're gonna buy boots. We're gonna buy boots right this minute. We're buying boots. Ain't nobody can stop us. We're buying boots.
The warrior. I know my class, and I will see what I can do and what I can.
What a good day.
Addy and good node Addy just subscribed for 8 months.
Addy, thank you so much for the resub. I hope you're doing well today. Thank you so much. I hope you've been keeping well. So he's actually doing pretty well, right? So we gained 100k from yesterday's antics, and we bought a level 60 rod, and then level 61 head gloves, and then level 60 chest and legs. So now we buy boots directly from Noi on the market board. And with that, Boss man looking kind of clean with it. Should we buy that hat? Chat, what hat should I have? What hat would suit Large Rod, do you think? I mean, we are kind of balling out. We've got 400k. We can drop a bit of gil on a hat. We don't need to think twice about it. What the fuck is that? I've never seen this before. Oh my god. A mini top hat? They've added so much stuff to the game since I haven't been playing as actively. The nightcap thingy or the sprig? Oh, the Spriggan will be expensive. What's the nightcap again? Where is it? I'm not trying to look at his bulge, I promise. There we go. We've got the nightcap. We'll look at all of the options. The non-la. Oh, I like that. Gold, Roselle, Roselle. This one's good as well. I like this as I like both of these. Shishu Bujin. This one. Wait. Wait. Okay. It's 300. Okay, it's out of my price range. It's too much. That is fire, though. Look at it. Oh, do I spend all my gil on it? Oh, do I do it? Look at it. This is what a real fisherman would wear. This is it. 60k on Phoenix. Okay. Let's go see. If it's 60k on Phoenix, we will partake. Yeah. And then, because we can do it. Look at him go! That's my goat right there! Look at him go! We're well on the way to looking clean. Okay. We will see if there's any accessories for an affordable price. $220, 80, 40, 40. We'll check Zodiac first, because Zodiac was a good deal. After this. 38, that's not too bad. Thank you very much, that's very kind of you. I think the right side is less important, but I mean, if we can break 500 or even 600 GP, that would be kind of a win. We'll have to also think, obviously this is a secondary goal right now, but we'll have to think about the rest of his glamour at some point. If we can make him look exactly like the fisherman on the commercial fishing vessels, I will be pogging out. I'm gonna be real. GP22, 50k is a bit much. GP41. Yeah, so we were using Universalis. The problem is, like, half of the EU servers haven't been checked in months. I think 30k is probably a price I would go to, actually. I'm tempted at that 30k. Yeah, like waders. I think 30k is a good deal. I think we'll partake, actually. Actually, we'll hold off a bit more, because maybe we can get the ironwork stuff. We'll check the servers before we partake. We'll go through the list. But I think, gear-wise, he's already good enough to at least try and get of Dragon's Deep. Yeah, because a lot of these are going to be old items, right? 40k. Okay. Add CP. 10k. Bro, no. We're doing that. 10k. 10k for that? Oh, do I have a deal for you? Jesse Pigeon, do I have some gil for you? These are 40k as well. But what about these? 16. These are still 40k. These, still more expensive. Fuck. I think we invest the 40 here in this. And then 2 rings, and we're done. And there we have it. Large rod is item level 145 with 554 gathering, 461 perception. And I don't even... Where do we... We might have to wait to see... Oh, 613 GP. He's goated with it. Look at him go. Do you have access to scripts? Unfortunately, no. We can't get scripts. Because we can't progress far enough in the MSQ to get them. As far as I can see, we can get to around about the level 8 MSQ on Fisher. But we can't do solo duties on Fisher. So we can't go past that. And also, we can't visit Ishgard because we can't get to the MSQ to get to Ishgard. And obviously other Heavensward zones. So, like, all of the scripts for, like, 60 onwards are locked away from us. Will Large Rod need help melding? I don't know if Large Rod will be melding yet. So here's the plan. The plan is simple. We start fishing. In our time fishing, we will spirit bond this stuff. And then we will extract the materia. And we will pay chat with fish to meld for us. I think that's how we'll get the materia. Rather than paying for them. I think our gil is better used to start our small amount of savings towards joining our ultimate goal, the Homeowners Association. That's a nice little stockpile fund. I also think that next time we will start going for the big fish. The big fish. Where is Castaway Chocobo Chick? Isn't that in a Heavensward zone? So I can't get that. Oh no, it's Eastern Lenosha. Yeah, you're right. You are right. For some reason I thought it was in the first Coerthus zone in Heavensward. Yeah, it's Lenosha. We can try the map. We are going to try the map. I think our man is strong enough. It's here, isn't it? Okay. I think that's actually a very, very good point, though. Let me write that down as something to think about for next time. Fishing up minions. Now that we have good enough gear, there are a few minions that might be worth skill that we could probably sell. It's okay, he's large and in charge. It might be okay. We'll try it. If we fail, then next time we'll have to hire some bodyguards. But it might be okay. Is it a bit further in? Am I stupid? Yes, it's out here a bit. I went a bit too far in. It's here. Okay, chat. This is Large Rod's greatest test. No, don't slow me! No! This is a DPS check! Ugh. I mean, if he is the only one, we're fine. Easily. Oh no. This could quickly become problematic. Okay, we have to deal with the devil at first. Because it slows us. If the zombies have less HP than the Devilet, and that's all there is, I think it's winnable. Ah! Don't spawn more! What's the alternative? Pay someone to do... There's two choices, right? We either go the Puritan route and just have to level or meld strength. Or we pay someone to do it. Part of me is edging towards the Puritan route because I think it would be funnier. Okay, halfway through our time. We should kill the Devilet halfway through our time. If we manage this, it's gonna be tight. HP is also quickly becoming a concern. These are the things a fisherman does for the greatest catch. Oh, God. I think we're going to fail, but it's going to be close. Hey, Hunter. 1 minute remaining. "45 seconds to kill one zombie. It's me or him." Come on. Crit the boot shine. Crit the fucking boot shine. You can do it. Your rod is large. 25 seconds remain. 48%. 40. 20. 10 seconds coming in. 17%. We did it. With 8 seconds left. We got some stuff. This is 1,000 gil. Maybe these can be sold somewhere. Okay. I think we'll be fine next time. Yeah, no Lotus Leaf. I think next time we'll actually be okay. Because we'll have a few more ocean fishing boats behind us. Which means we'll have some more levels. I also think when that happens, we'll consider investing in a better rod that has more weapon damage. We'll be getting a rod not for the fishing stats, but for the weapon damage. Would DPS accessories increase the DPS on Fisher? I actually think yes. You genuinely might consider getting these, right? Specifically just for maps. You think we should? I think, aren't the level 60 ones class locked though? Whereas the level 50 ones aren't? Let's see. We'll go all the way up to 70 and have a look at everything. Like, I think the higher level ones are... Didn't do that till Stormblood. Yeah. So I think these are the highest we can get. And these are 8k. I think I'm just going to do it. I'm going to buy a few pieces that are really cheap. This is our map set, okay? Okay. So, we have our fishing set. And then we have our map set. Save it here. We'll delete this one. And then we'll rename it. There we go. So we have a set with full strength accessories that also include vitality, which gives him an extra nearly 1000 HP, and it's got a mixture of direct hit, determination, and tenacity, and some crit, a bit of everything. A bit of the good, you know what I mean? So now Large Rod officially has 2 gear sets. He has one for maps and one for fishing. He's ready to go. Oh, look, is this made from the thing? It can't be, it's an umbrella. Yeah. I think with that we'll be good. Because we did it without. I think with it, it'll be easy next time. We also will sell the Moonstone to a vendor. Extra 1k. This stuff, I haven't decided what to do with it yet. All of this non-fishing stuff. But we do have it. That will be next time's problem to solve. I think we made a lot of fucking ground today, you know? We hit level 60. We got gear. The gear that's pretty good, actually. Actually, one more thing I do want to check for real quick is if I can get a level 60 one rod for cheap, just for the strength. 80. So here's a consideration as well. Do we buy a gig? We're not going to be doing any spearfishing. There are no spearfishing areas in A Realm Reborn. But it is 35 GP. And we do have money right now. I don't think we need it for now, but it's something to consider. We can probably get... Oh, the gig's really... Yeah, it's 15k. Yeah, we get it. There we go. There we go. Now Large Rod is popping off. 648 GP. So that means that next time we can gather our map more easily. We can finish our job quests. And we can start trying to fish legendary fish up. Those are the three things we have opened the door to. And along the same time, we'll try and catch some fish that are worth money. Okay? I think that's next stream's goal. But for today, seeing as it's about 5, I'm getting hungry. I've got some work to do. I'm going to be ending stream. Thank you so much for hanging out today. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys had fun. Large Rod certainly had fun, and I had fun too. Tomorrow, I'm not streaming FF14. I am streaming Outer Wilds, which I've never played before. People say the game is good. The game is good, Forehead. That's tomorrow. We're starting the game. Yeah, you're welcome to pop in if you fancy. Hope you have a fantastic rest of your evening. Eat some good food and all that. I'll see loads of you who want to tomorrow. If not, hope you have a good weekend as well. Peace out, gamers. Peace out, gamers. Goodbye.